Telepathic Pulse. Emma Frost's primary attack, Telepathic Pulse, unleashes a focused psionic beam that excels at harassing enemies from a distance while maintaining control of the front line. Though it can chip away at tougher vanguards, its true strength lies in picking off vulnerable duelists and strategists lurking behind enemy lines. By targeting the backline, Emma can disrupt key players, create openings, and apply pressure to capture objectives or push forward with her team. Mind's Aegis. Emma Frost's Mind Aegis conjures a floating shield that intercepts incoming projectile damage, making it a powerful tool for protecting your team during enemy engagements. She can deploy the barrier anywhere within her cast range, whether on the ground or suspended in the air, offering versatile placement options to adapt to the flow of battle. When timed and positioned well, Mind Aegis can be the difference between a successful push or a full retreat, giving your team the breathing room they need to hold or advance. Similar to Invisible Woman's barrier, Emma's shield can be recalled and repositioned after a short cooldown, allowing for dynamic, responsive defense as the fight evolves. Psychic Spear. Emma Frost's Psychic Spear is a distinctive ability that rips the very sentience out of an enemy, materializing it as a fragile, crystal-like form. This soul fragment can be targeted and shattered to deal massive damage directly to the enemy it was pulled from, making it a powerful tool for quickly eliminating key threats. The ability shines brightest when paired with high-damage allies like Psylocke or Winter Soldier, who can swiftly destroy the sentience crystal for explosive follow-up damage. While the crystal is active, any damage dealt to it, especially through Emma's primary fire, directly harms the original target. Her telepathic pulse is particularly effective, as it can hit both the enemy and their sentience simultaneously, doubling the pressure. However, enemies aren't defenseless. They can target and destroy their own frozen soul to deny Emma the opportunity to turn it against them, adding a layer of strategic counterplay to this high-risk, high-reward ability. Psionic Seduction. Emma Frost's ultimate is an ideal opener for setting up devastating team combos. With its large area of effect and long range, it can control multiple enemies at once, as long as you're positioned well and time it right. However, this ability truly shines when paired with your teammates' ultimates. Without follow-up damage from the rest of your team, Psionic Seduction loses much of its impact. Unlike Groot's ultimate, which can still deal significant damage on its own, Emma's relies heavily on coordination. That said, if you manage to cast it near a ledge, the ability can still be lethal, pulling enemies to their deaths as they're forced to march helplessly toward you. Diamond Form. Diamond Form is the core of Emma Frost's kit, transforming her into a melee-focused vanguard wrapped in a protective layer of diamond. While in this form, she gains enhanced durability, powerful crowd control, and high-impact melee attacks. Use Diamond Form strategically, ideally when isolating a target or defending an objective with your team. Activating it at the wrong moment can leave your squad vulnerable, so timing and positioning are key. Optimal Diamond Form. Combo. Activate Diamond Form. Use Carbon Crush. 2 basic attacks. Crystal Kick toward a wall or ledge. This combo excels at bursting down lone enemies or displacing them into unfavorable positions, especially when pushing payloads. If you spot an overextended opponent, shift into Diamond Form, grab them with Carbon Crush, and kick them toward your team to quickly turn the fight in your favor. When paired with another Vanguard ally, especially one with shields, Emma can rotate into Diamond Form more often, offering sustained frontline pressure. On capture point maps, this lets you play more aggressively. In payload maps, you can dive deeper into enemy lines and kick vulnerable foes back to your team for easy eliminations. Diamond Form thrives in 1vs1 pressure and crowd control, making it a powerful tool to pick off enemies and protect your team when used with precision. Faceted Fury. When Emma Frost transforms into her Diamond Form, she gains significant damage resistance and becomes immune to crowd control effects. This makes her incredibly durable, especially when under pressure from aggressive duelists like Wolverine. The ability to shrug off disables while tanking incoming damage gives her a massive edge in close-quarter skirmishes. One of her most punishing combos revolves around the Faceted Fury attack, which becomes available in diamond form, when timed right. Immediately after landing a Psychic Spear, Faceted Fury unleashes a devastating melee blow that can even bring down enemy vanguards. Key combo timing: Psychic Spear, diamond form, Faceted Fury. Nailing the transition timing is essential. To pull this off effectively, land the spear to extract the enemy's sentience. Then instantly switch to diamond form and strike with Faceted Fury to maximize burst potential. This sequence not only punishes isolated targets, but can turn the tide of a team fight if executed cleanly. Crystal Kick. Emma Frost's Crystal Kick ability delivers a powerful spinning kick that knocks enemies back, similar to Black Widow's kick. This ability is especially useful on maps with ledges, as it can send enemies flying off the edge for an instant elimination. It can also be strategically used to disrupt an enemy's positioning, setting them up for a swift takedown. Additionally, if the enemy is knocked into a wall, they take extra bonus damage from the impact. Carbon Crush. Emma Frost's Carbon Crush serves as a powerful tool for isolating key targets. She lunges forward to grab an enemy, dealing heavy damage and allowing her to reposition them. This makes it especially useful for picking off high-value strategists who could shift the momentum of a match. Keep in mind, during the grab animation, the enemy is still vulnerable, meaning allies can either heal or damage them before the move finishes. Timing and coordination are key to making the most of this. Ability: Mind Link. Emma Frost arrived in Marvel Rivals alongside the debut of the new team-up ability, Mind Link, where she takes on the central role. This synergy ability connects her with Magneto and Psylocke, allowing both of them to summon illusions that mirror their actions in real time. These illusions aren't just visual tricks. They can mimic basic abilities and deal actual damage, though they cannot use ultimates. The effect creates chaos on the battlefield, while offering strategic advantages in both offense and defense. Psylocke can unleash her illusion to strike at vulnerable backline targets, making it an excellent tool for either all-in aggression or a clever escape. Magneto, on the other hand, reaps massive benefits. His illusion can generate barriers, dish out damage and stuns, and most impressively, double cast his shield bubble. If Magneto throws a shield bubble toward an ally while his illusion is active, the illusion will simultaneously cast one back toward Magneto, offering unmatched utility and protection. If you see Emma Frost on your squad, don't think twice. Locking in Magneto and Psylocke can take full advantage of Mind Link and dominate team fights. Overview: Emma Frost is a vanguard who can control minds and shift into diamond form, giving her a big boost in strength. She can also throw up a psychic shield from a distance and mess with enemies' minds to deal damage. Strengths: Emma's biggest strength is her versatility. Her kit is solid all around, making her a strong pick for solo queue. Once her primary fire is fully charged, she deals solid mid-range damage. And with her mind's Aegis barrier up, she can outlast most enemies in poke fights. Unlike other poke-focused vanguards like Doctor Strange, who struggle up close, Emma thrives in melee range thanks to diamond form. She's immune to crowd control, so enemies like Thor can't knock her around. And when someone like Hulk tries to escape, her Crystal Kick or Carbon Crush keeps them locked down. Her ultimate, Psionic Seduction, is great for getting KOs, but its real strength is shutting down enemy ultimates. Teamfights often revolve around big defensive ults like Luna Snow's. If you catch Luna in Emma's mind control, your whole team can confidently drop their ultimates without worrying about counters. Weaknesses: while she's strong up close, in diamond form, enemies can play around it by backing off until it ends, then punishing her during the 15-second cooldown. She also can't use her ranged tools while in diamond form, so smart opponents will avoid her slam and wait her out. Her ultimate is strong, but easy to counter. Another Emma can cleanse it with her own diamond form, and shields or barriers block its area of effect. Emma is a snowball hero. Once she gets momentum or holds a key spot, she's tough to stop. But early in a team fight, she's at her weakest and may not bring the same consistent pressure that other vanguards can.
I bet you can click on the next video before the time runs out. 3, 2, 1. You lose.